Okay, well, on the heels of JJ Trek being shelved, thank the prophets, we got Kurtzman coming in with talking about the direction of the Picard show starring Patrick Stewart and Jerry Mathers as the Beaver. And picking up with the destruction of Romulus, it's like, guess what? It's still the JJ verse timeline. And don't give me that thing, oh, it happened in Prime. I'm not taking anything that happened in any JJ movie as authority of anything. Especially not with the fact they got a Spock that can't do a time warp calculation when previously he'd done them in his head. And he's in the wrong time. That should have been job one. Get back to where it started and prevent it. No, he just sits back and lets it all go warping weird. So no. Sorry, Trek Corps. I like your stuff otherwise, but in this case, no. This is still not the Prime timeline. Or taking the thing, Prime timeline is not the canonical timeline. It's its own little thing. It's a creation of JJ and Kurtzman and Sorcy and all the other merry band of morons over there at Bad Robot. So these people just don't realize. You want to keep an audience? You need to get away from the JJ Trek movies as fast as possible, okay? There's one reason why, Beyond bombed. Let's be honest about here. Domestically, it bombed big time. It was saved by the foreign market. But domestically, it tanked horribly. And that's the timeline is burned out. People are tired of playing hopscotch or doing hacky sack with the timeline and stuff and the characters. This merger cannot happen fast enough. You cannot get rid of these idiots fast enough. And no one wants to look around at the other franchises while they're crashing and burning and take lessons of don't do this. They got Sneak War. Oh, I'm not surprised the Trekkers demand. One, how dare you, lady, lecture us about this again? Star Trek pretty much invented diversity in television. See? Do you think she's groundbreaking? She is following a long list. Okay, Nichelle Nichols is the first prominent. As far as a non-nurturing type of character, yeah, you can cite Diane Carroll and Julia. She was a lead, but she was a nurse. The traditional, nurse, maid, the kind of nurturing, safe. She was an officer, okay? She was a communications officer in a starship. That's a little different. Like, Whoopi Goldberg said as a little kid, Mama, there's a black lady on TV and she ain't no maid. And then move on to first black cat. No, sorry, Avery Brooks beat this about 20 years ago. And Kate Merle Group beat the mark of first female captain as a lead on there for quite a while. So, I hate to go against random on this, but it wasn't always an ensemble show, okay? The original series, Bill Shatner was the star. Leonard Nimoy and D. Kelly were the prominent co-stars, and the rest of them were all supporting cast. You got a lot out of them. You'll learn the names of the supporting characters pretty quickly. I mean, I still have to seriously think to remember Lieutenant Detmer on Discovery. And that's only because I've been reminded of it 6 or 7 times. Not from anything from the show. Frankly, Lieutenant Hadley on the original show is more memorable. And he did not have one single line. Okay. That was Billy Blackburn's character. That was Lieutenant Hadley. And God bless Eddie Paskey, Lieutenant Leslie. He was actually in more episodes than George Takei or Nichelle Nichols. Go look it up on IMDb. He was a lot of them playing with none of his extras wasn't playing Leslie. He was playing other guys because these guys they were there all the time. If they weren't on ship, they were playing the background Organians or the some native on some planet somewhere. But still, I mean. But, you learn side characters better on the original series than on the Discovery. Because you have something to do. You have them referred to by name. It's just, yeah, you with the big hair. You, Android lady. Oh, the kitty cat here again. Yeah, you want to see the kitty cat? Here's the kitty cat. Hello, kitty cat. Say hello, Jones. Yeah. And he's purring. Yeah. Okay, back up here. Whoop. But anyway. So I'm getting sick and tired of these, holier than thou, snooty, SJW types lecturing us, of all people, about appreciating diversity, and it's like, come on. I think between Star Trek and All in the Family, I think those two shows have pretty much changed culture more than any other two. So don't presume to lecture us about accepting diversity, okay? I'm getting sick to the gills of this one. And we're going to keep on going. It's like, oh, well, JJ Trek is down, but we continue on with Picard. So we're going to keep on. And yeah, if they say if Vulcan is also destroyed, guess what? It's the JJ timeline, folks. No two ways about it, okay? This whole master plan, I'm mushing them all in together, one big homogeneous glob, whether it makes sense or not. Yeah. Which basically means the end of official Star Trek was with Nemesis, I think. Or actually, well, no, with Enterprise. Enterprise went on past Nemesis thing. Yeah. So basically, when that last frame went off on Enterprise, that was the end of Star Trek. The rest of it, this is all Pretenders of the Throne. It's a changeling. It's a mutant alien thing put in its place to try and take over the place of the real thing. And it's not even one that looks like it. So. At this point, the last appearance of Bill Shatner as Captain Kirk was on the Oscars when Seth MacFarlane hosted. So, we keep on slugging away here. The fight goes on. Hopefully, things will resolve a bit soon. We might actually be able to get into a place, God knows where, but I've done a little searching all over the country, trying to find places, under 100,000, probably in the 50,000 range, because I don't know how much I'm going to get out of the will thing when this whole thing comes around. I have a witness who's going to be there on our behalf. There's no way we can get there. Not unless they buy me an airline ticket. But hopefully one way our little personal nightmare will be drawn to a close. I can set up a proper studio and do some good stuff. Because I only do so much on the road, especially when I got a laptop or half the time the keyboard decides doesn't want to work. That's where I'm at right now. PayPal, Patreon, other links down below. I'll keep playing with the kitty cat here. He's a little pear monster. Come here. Come here, you. Get up here. Get up here so I can play with the camera. Yes. No. Oh, go. Okay. PayPal, Patreon down below. And like, subscribe, spread the word. We're so dang close to 1,000. So we can get this thing remonetized and start getting some money out of this again. And we will catch you later.